Hi everybody, welcome back to the Star Talk Show. Oh, hi. Okay, did I just sniff that other horse? Feline, don't do that. In case you don't know what the Star Talk Show is, it's kind of like my personal talk show where I can say whatever I want to say and I yap a little bit, you know? And this is not something you want to watch, this is something you want to listen to. Hopefully. I don't know. Yeah, go max your horses or whatever. Do some trailblazing. First of all, how is everyone doing with this year's Winter Village? Personally, I didn't get to experience it that much yet because a day after the update launched, I went to Vienna with my parents to celebrate my birthday, and so I couldn't really play the game because I didn't take my laptop with me because, yeah, I had my first flight, by the way. That was really exciting. It was so much fun. I love to fly. Like, I thought, like, airplanes are, like, super dangerous and stuff. But it was really chill, so that's a good thing. I personally like the Winter Village from what I've seen until now. It's nice, it's chill. I love that we don't have to restore the magic, the Christmas colors, whatever. Like, I can grind if I want to, you know, with the Trailblazer and all that stuff, but I don't have to grind to enjoy the update because the colors are nice regardless if I grind or not. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? Like I said, I was on a Vienna trip and the people in that country, in Austria, they're so nice. Like, me and my parents, you know, it was our first or second time going there, or my parents' second time and my first time, and sometimes we didn't know where to go because, you know, directions with Google Maps and stuff. And so we were probably looking a little clueless sometimes, but then people just came up to us and were like, oh, do you need help, you know, are you looking for something specific, like at least 5 times. And once a woman thought that another man gave us wrong directions, so she followed us. And when we finally stopped walking, she was like, oh, are you sure that you want to go there? Because I just heard what this other man said, you know? Like, people just want to really make sure that you have a great time there, and that, like, in my country, people are just, like, very quiet, and they don't help anyone because they want to. They only help if someone asks them to help, you know? And they just give, like, dirty looks sometimes. Like, I see that a lot. And I don't know why people do that in my country, and I think it's super sad and super annoying. Sadly, I wish there was a little bit more love in my country. People are just very for themselves, you know? They carry themselves very proudly, and they fail to see other people's needs. They just want to secure their own, like, seat or whatever. Yeah, it's just super sad. Yeah, that's what I've noticed on my trip there. They're all super nice, and I would totally go there again if only there wasn't so many people, you know? I am a people person, don't understand that wrong, but I don't like crowds. I think that's the thing. I don't like crowds with, like, a lot of people. Like, I suddenly get so self-conscious and I don't know where it comes from. And then I'm, like, super uncomfortable and I don't know how to turn it off, you know? I can listen to music, I can do whatever I want to do, it just doesn't go away, and then I just want to leave. And it's so stupid, like, no one cares, dude. Everyone either doesn't care, or they think the same, or they feel the same. And sorry if they're, like, judgmental, that's their problem, not yours, you know? Like, that doesn't always happen, just, like, sometimes. Like, we went to the winter market on December 6th. We have something called St. Nicholas Day, and it's, like this first big event before Christmas, and obviously there were people there, you know? It's a special event. And I didn't think far enough to realize that. And so I didn't think there were so many people, but it was, like, so crowded. I just wanted to, I could not even enjoy like the beautiful Christmas decorations. I couldn't enjoy the lights. I could not enjoy the taste, the smell. I just rushed through nonstop because I wanted to leave, you know? Because it was uncomfortable. I don't think it, if, I don't know. And I don't think it is social anxiety because I'm not anxious. It's not like I'm afraid, you know? I'm not scared. It's just that I want to leave. Maybe it's just like I don't like it, but I feel like it's beyond that. Maybe I'm like I said, maybe I'm too self-conscious. Like I think about the things I do. Does that sound stupid? I feel stupid. Yeah, if you relate, please tell me. No, it's like not a big deal because when I'm alone or like with people I know, it's okay, you know? Like it's totally fine and I don't care. I'm really mad about that because I was so excited for the Christmas markets. Because in my city there's a Christmas market too. And I loved that Christmas market. Like it was so pretty. It was a really nice atmosphere. And me and my friends we really enjoyed it. We ate some food. We ate a bunch of food actually. We ate momos. And it was so nice. And I thought like, oh, it's gonna be that in Vienna just times 10. But then it was just like a huge nightmare. But not because it wasn't pretty, not because it wasn't nice. But it was because I couldn't, I don't know, because I'm stupid, because I cannot not care, you know? Like, it's super stupid. I kind of ruined it for myself, I feel like. I wish I could just be normal, you know? Anyway, you know, maybe I have to grow up a little bit. Maybe that's just part of developing, and that sounds super stupid. I hope it's part of getting older, you know? That it's gonna pass, hopefully. Because I wanna walk in big crowds and not wanna run away, you know? I wanna enjoy big events. Moving on. Moving on. I have a little souvenir from Vienna. We went to a candy shop there, and it was just like a super chill, nice, funny guy. And there were like all the snacks, I can't tell you, all the drinks like in cans, and just walls full of stuff. And I spotted Dr. Peppers. In my country you can't get Dr. Peppers because they don't exist there. And when I spotted those Dr. Peppers, like at least like, I don't know, 6 different flavors. I got super oh frick. Did I just jump in dressage? That's a no-go. Wow. They let me pass? That's nice. Thank you. When I spotted those Dr. Peppers, I went all out. Like, when I went there for the first time, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna try flavor, you know, the original flavor. My best friend is from Texas and she loves Dr. Peppers. I always wanted to try one, but never got the chance to do so. And so I bought one Dr. Pepper, the original one. And I didn't even try it when I got into the hotel. I just put it on the counter for it to wait for me. But we ate McDonald's that night. And next evening, we went to that candy shop again because I got like super obsessed with that like idea of having a bunch of Dr. Peppers, like empty Dr. Peppers cans in my room. And I didn't even try to drink. I didn't care about the taste of it. I just thought it's cool and exciting. So I went to that store again and bought 4 more Dr. Peppers. That night, I made a taste test of every single Dr. Pepper. Dude, I don't know if you ever had a Dr. Pepper. They smell so bad. I don't think I've ever tasted something more horrible in my life. Maybe it's because I'm like a decent tea person. Like, I like soft scents, you know? But it smells super artificial, it's like chemicals. I can't explain that. Well, cherry was the worst one. Cherry, I don't recommend cherry. Dude, don't even touch that drink. I mean, if you want the can like me, I understand that. Go for that. I support that. But dude, don't drink that. If you drink that, I don't know. But that is, yeah. I was like, there is no way in this world that these drinks smell so bad but sell so well. So I went over to my dad and was like, dude, try this. Like, and he was like, yeah, you're right. This does not smell good. Well, it doesn't taste good. And my mother, she's usually the person to like eat everything. She likes most things on this planet. And so it was a surprise, but she didn't like it either. So it's totally like justified in my head that I didn't like that. So I just took them with me to my country, and now I'm just gonna portray them nicely somewhere. I don't know. Just for them to look nice. And if someone asks me, oh, you like Dr. Peppers? I can say, no, I hate them very much, but I like the idea of having them in my room. On my first flight to Vienna, my dad sat next to me. Flight attendants, they just gave drinks, like water drinks to everyone. And my dad put that little table, this table in front of you, he put it down and he put his drink also on my table, like next to my water. Then he fell asleep, and then he woke up. And then he made like a weird hand movement, and so he poured water all over me on my first flight. And I was wearing light gray pants, so that water flushed onto my seat, and I lifted my behind so that it wouldn't touch the water. But it was too late. It looked like I peed my pants. I put the air conditioner, I put it on so that I could dry my pants. And I sat there so weirdly because I just did not want to look like I peed my pants when I got up after the flight. I forgot to say something I saw in Vienna, and it got me thinking. On the second day of Vienna, in the morning, we went to a Spanish writing school. It was a show, and we sat there, we were all excited, and I was already a little bit nervous because oftentimes horses are abused to do things they would naturally do. Now, I'm not a real equestrian, I would say, because I don't ride at the moment, but I have in the past. The less the bridle is tacky, like how can I phrase that? That's difficult. Hold on, let me think. When a bridle is super tacky, it's like so many strings and just overly geared. Do you understand what I mean? I'm just gonna put an example on the screen. The less it is that, the better, I feel like. I felt a little bad because I paid for that show. I paid for my seat. And if the horses are being treated unwell, then I supported that. So I was really nervous. And then the show began, and first they were the young horses. They gave like young lipizzaner's first, and they were doing some trotting, some walking, some cantering. And it was all chill, and I really enjoyed it because they treated the horses nice. They didn't have any whips or any spurs. The bridle wasn't tacky. Then we moved on to the adult lipizzaners, where the real magic began, like all the piaffe pirouettes, all these like things that just make people go, oh wow, that's really amazing, when people say, oh look, the horse looks like it's dancing, or it made a jump or something, there it got a little bad, like really bad. Like all the riders were wearing spurs and they actively used them, and I don't know how sharp the spurs were, but I'm against spurs, and it doesn't matter what case. I feel like if you have to use spurs for a horse to do what you want it to do, you need, I don't know, I feel like you're doing it wrong. And if you need a whip, dude, maybe your horse just doesn't want to do that. Like, you know? They had whips, and they also used those whips harshly. And it broke my heart. Like, some of the horses were so exhausted. Like, you saw their muscles literally, like, pumping and stuff. And their bridles were super tacky. Like, I felt like more stuff. You can't use more gear on that horse's mouth. And the mouth of the horse is super sensitive. I felt so sorry. I really regretted buying those tickets. The hypocritical thing about this is, when a horse would do, like, a jump or something, they would reward them with a sugar cube. First of all, I've heard that sugar cubes are not healthy. And also, it doesn't matter if you reward your horse with a little treat when you abuse them before it. Like, that's so abusive, you know? You don't have to act like you're nice, because I know you're not nice. They literally were sometimes whipping their horse. Like, crazily. Like, dude, I see what you guys are doing. Manipulating the crowd to make it look like you're treating those animals nicely. Like, if a horse wouldn't do what someone wanted them to do, they would rip them around on the bridle, being super harsh and not patient because, oh God forbid, something was wrong in a horse show with animals. Yeah, it really made me so sad, and, like, I can't do that well. I can't take away my money anymore. I paid for that, and I support what they do, and I feel really bad. I don't think I'm ever gonna attend that horse show. Like, any horse show, I'm just not in it. Not into it. Like, there's, like, a lot of pressure on those people, I get it. That just doesn't justify abusing an animal. I really enjoyed the soft dressage stuff. With no whip, no spur, no nothing. Because these animals were doing that because they liked to do that. Not because they were in pain, not because they were forced to do that. I just looked at those riders thinking, like, don't you feel bad? Like, why you're abusing an animal right now, and I don't care how angry you are. You just don't do that. What do you guys say about that? Do you also agree? Because I think it's horrible. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't really know much about horses, but from what I've seen, it didn't look healthy. Anyway, back to seriousness. Star stable, because this is so serious, okay? No one can laugh. This is brutal. No smiles allowed. So, buckle your seatbelt on. So there is apparently new drama. And I've never talked about drama. But now is the time, and I finally want to speak out as well. I want to say something, okay? There had been a comment made that all YouTubers sound the same. And that now some YouTubers feel super, like, embarrassed to speak, and that, I don't know. It's a big thing, okay? It's a big thing. Again, no smiles allowed. This is serious. This is so funny, you guys. Come on. First of all, to the person who said that, that's okay if you think that. You don't have to agree you don't have to agree with someone to leave them alone. Like, it's fine. If that person feels that way, who cares? They can feel that way. If you're sad now, or if you feel uncomfortable speaking, girl, it's fine. If that person thinks that way, that doesn't have to affect you. I advise you, or maybe try to, like, distance yourself from that comment, because you'll probably have a bunch of people who love to listen to your YouTubing, okay? Both sides. Everyone, calm down. It's fine. Everyone, do what you want to do, okay? I feel like I want to say what I want to say, and if someone doesn't like it, man, don't follow me. Don't watch my videos. I don't care. The people who like my videos, they subscribe to my channel, they watch my videos, and they comment something maybe, or, they're here. They watch my videos because they like what I say, or they like my setup, they like, I don't know, my horses, who knows? Who knows why? but they're here for it. And if someone thinks all YouTubers sound the same, that doesn't affect me. Because I still have my stars, you know? I still have my girlies or whoever. And that's fine. I don't watch every YouTuber because I may not like someone else's videos, and that's fine. I personally wouldn't go out and say, oh, this YouTuber sounds like everyone else. Because I don't think that. Yeah, I just wouldn't say that. What I also think is right to then go on and hate up on that person, because who cares, dude? You're still gonna make your YouTube videos, and people are still gonna like your YouTube videos. No need to get mad, okay? No need to be angry at everyone just because they say something you don't like. And yeah, I'm just repeating myself, but my gosh, I don't watch every other YouTuber because some YouTubers I don't enjoy to watch. And that's fine. You don't have to like everyone. And not everyone has to like me. And not everyone has to like each other. That isn't out there. People forget that YouTube is an entertainment thing. And if someone's not entertained by you, don't get offended. You know? Man. And if you're not entertained by someone, that's also okay. I just personally wouldn't put everyone in the same box, but, you know, people will agree with you and people will not. I just feel like people also want something to be angry about. People want to be mad about something. People want to dislike something because that's more fun. There's more spice to it than liking something. Or just walking away because you don't like it. I don't know. I just see it a lot. Like when I'm out somewhere, a train comes late, and people get so mad. Like, okay, you can either decide to ruin your own day and get super mad at it, or you can decide to just sit and wait. Because you getting mad doesn't make the train come earlier, you know? People have the decision to be happy or not in certain situations. Like, people roll their eyes and they cuff and they cuss, but does that make anything better? No. I started to just not care. Something doesn't go my way. It is what it is. Me getting mad doesn't fix it. Or when someone isn't doing well or doing good and they kind of look horrible, you know? And you've tried a million times to help them. They hear it, but they don't listen to you. And they don't want. So I started distancing myself. Because, dude, me getting sad over someone not changing for their own good doesn't make them get better. Do you know what I mean? So I stopped looking at them. Because, yeah, now you can say, oh, well, you just look away. That's heartless. No, it's not heartless. You know, caring for others is always great. But you have to also be able to distance yourself. Because you getting sad over them not wanting to change, that doesn't help. Maybe they want to change, but they don't take the steps towards changing while they knew what they'd have to do. Protect your peace, y'all. That's my advice. Like, I do get emotional, guys. Man, this now sounds like I don't have any emotions at all. I do. And I care for that person that I'm having on my mind right now. I care for them a lot. I love them so much, and I wish the best for them. But it's been like so long, and I can't help them. I don't want to get sad every other night because of that. And so I've decided not to. I don't know. Yeah, this sounds like I'm like super like rational and stuff. I'm not, guys. I'm not. Anyway, also funny thing is, in Star Stable drama, everybody gets like heated, but like people take things way too serious. After that drama has been mentioned, people move on. Everybody forgets about it, and no one cares anymore. You get your nerves up, and for nothing, you know? Maybe that's what you want. Maybe that's fun to you. To me, it's not. I hope that you got far training your horses. Yeah. I will not do an update video this week because there's nothing for me to tell you guys. But there will probably be a live stream on the weekend. Merry Christmas. And have a great time. Take care. Love y'all. Bye.